Hello, it's me, Robin, with Simple Food, Simple Life. Is your bowl empty? But you want something good and comforting to eat? Well, stick with me because I'm going to show you how to make a hearty bowl of soup that you can eat more than once and do it for practically no money. Okay, this noodle soup has a best if used by date of October 19th, 2023, if that means anything to you. It doesn't really mean a whole lot to me, but anyway. It's got 2 envelopes, and this is Aldi, from Aldi. So I'm just going to use one of the envelopes to make our delicious soup. Now then, I chopped up this chicken thigh. That's a lot more than what you thought it was, isn't it? Okay. I'm going to use this quart jar for a measure because in order to make this soup, it says on the box directions that we need to add 4 cups of water to reconstitute this soup and the broth. So I'm going to drain the vegetables in this quart jar because we're going to use the water from the vegetables because there's a lot of good nutrients in there. And let's see. Now I'm going to fill up the rest of this jar with water. Okay, so I've got 1 quart of water, which is 4 cups of water. I've got my pan over here, and I'm going to put my canned vegetables in. I turned up the heat. I'm going to put in some garlic powder. I'm going to put in some dehydrated celery. This is some I do myself, just from the leaves and spindly ends of the celery. You can see how good that is. It's a great way to use those spindly ends of the celery, which you might waste. And I'm going to put in some minced onion. You can see here. That's pretty good. I'm going to put in a tablespoon of butter. That will give it some nice flavor and help break down these spices. And I'm going to put in the chicken. Probably not going to add any salt because the salt, plenty of salt in that noodle soup mix, so we probably won't. Now we're just going to let these flavors blend a little bit before we add the water, yes, the water and the water that we strained off of the vegetables. Okay, now let's add this. We're going to add the water and the vegetable water. You can see that looks pretty good. Now, the noodle soup mix doesn't cost that much from Aldi, and the mixed vegetables, they cost a little bit more than, say, just a can of green beans or peas or the vegetables separately, but they're still pretty cheap all in all. I think maybe the can is maybe 60 cents. I don't remember because I've had it for a while. Now we're just going to bring this to a boil, and then we're going to add the noodle soup mix. I want to show you what this packet of noodle soup mix looks like. See there? There's the little noodles and those little chunks in there. That is the chicken broth. And it says on the box it's made with real chicken broth. So I'm going to assume the chicken broth in this is dehydrated. All right, it's boiling vigorously. Now, according to the package directions, it says that we are to cook this for about 5 minutes, and then we are to stir it occasionally because we want all of the chicken broth granules to dissolve. It smells very delicious, by the way. Now I'm going to turn the heat down to a simmer. That smells pretty doggone good. Now look at this. I've got a whole other packet in here that I can do this again. Isn't that awesome? I gave the broth a little taste. It's delicious. Now let's put some pepper. We don't need any salt. It's plenty salty. You know, it's day 32 of the Three Rivers Pantry Challenge, and I'm still at it. Now, this soup, is it going to be enough for the week? Well, no. But my plan is to have this delicious soup for several meals, and then I'm going to make a different soup. So I thought I would make some soup in smaller portions, and then I'm going to have a variety of soup. Isn't that awesome? All right, this is just about done. Hang on, and I'll serve some up and show you what it looks like. But first, we've got to put in some parsley. Okay, let's serve up a bowl, because this is nicely done. There we go. We have a steaming bowl of soup. It didn't take very long, did it? You could actually, if you weren't chatting and making a video, you could have your soup ready in about 10 minutes. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Wouldn't this be good with a toasted cheese sandwich, or I don't know, anything you want really. I'm going to give this a taste because it looks delicious. That's wonderful. Good. Now then, I want to show you something. I think you're going to like it. With this other envelope of soup that's left in here, you could add all of the ingredients I just showed you, and you don't have to have chicken necessarily that you cooked yourself. You can use canned chicken, or any leftover meat that you want. It doesn't matter. Or you can skip the meat, and how about if you put in some chickpeas or white beans? Oh, that would be delicious. Now then, you can also add, along with these ingredients, you can add a can of tomatoes. Wouldn't that be delicious? And let's say we want to turn this into an Italian soup. How about if we add some Italian seasoning? Maybe a little extra garlic. Wouldn't that be delicious? It would be awesome. This. And those mixed vegetables. Think about it. And then you could have even more soup. Wouldn't an Italian soup be delicious with some garlic bread on the side? Piece of garlic toast or Texas toast, or, you know, really, they have Texas toast for $1.25 at Dollar Tree. They do. So, okay, let's see real quick. How much soup did this yield? Look at that. It gave me my serving of soup, and it gave me a quart of soup for future use. So I've essentially got 3 bowls, hearty bowls of soup here. Isn't that awesome? I knew you'd like it. All right, that's it for me today. I love you guys. You know I do. As always, you know that little is much when God is in it. Okay? All right. So don't worry. Just look in the pantry. This is my pantry meal, day 32, because it's February the 1st today, 2024. And check out the 3 Rivers Challenge, hashtag 3 Rivers Challenge, and it'll take you to all of those that are participating in the challenge. Okay? All right. Listen, if you like, please give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell if you want to. And share the video, because it might help somebody else, and it sure would help me. And listen, don't forget to comment. And what ideas do you have that you could turn this soup into something special? All right. I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.